Hello, 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 and welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today's video is a video about power. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the vibe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Por favor y gracias. Let's get into it. Power, power, power. Lots of people want it, right? But I don't think that many people know the inner workings, how to handle it, this and that. So power is something that I think is natural when it comes to humans and animals. It's just natural, in my opinion. You want to dominate, you want to prove yourself, you want to prove to others, and you want to be that one. You want to be that one. And by exhibiting your power, you're exhibiting your strength, right? And there are things that are seen in the human world and can be interpreted as status symbols. So things like flashing money, flashing women, flashing your possessions, kind of like showcasing them, that is an example of a status symbol. Those are examples of status symbols, and that is an example of how people display power and wealth. And it's good to notice because there's always people who are trying to be something that they're not. And it's nice to be able to differentiate who is who. Know who you are dealing with and know what you can get away with from them, or know how you can make the interaction benefit you. And when you know who you are dealing with, if you are dealing with someone who wants to appear as though they have a lot of power, they want to appear as though they have power, you will treat them differently than someone who actually had power, right? So I am not going to take someone who does not keep their word. I am not going to take that person seriously. I'm going to take the actual person who does keep their word and who has the results and who actually has something real and tangible to reflect their efforts. I'm going to believe that person over the person who is just running their mouth. And you will come across that so often in life. It's so easy to open up your mouth, but it's less money to it's less to back it up, you know? Like, I'm not impressed by what you have to say. I want to see what you can actually do. So yeah, people like to display power. It makes them feel better. All right, dog eat dog world type. But power is just like a ranking system. Like, humans like to rank things. Who's better, who's worse, who's top. So none of this stuff really matters necessarily. We are all connected, we are all the same, we all have a skeleton, we have a beating heart, right? We are these things, but that's not all that we are. So power can be seen as something to measure, kind of like your accomplishments, your strength, right? These are measuring tools that humans use to help them make sense of the messy world, in my opinion. Like, that's why we rank things. It just comes naturally to us. We want to see who's best, who's worse. I've seen this a lot, especially with little boys. Boys are so physical. They are very they wrestle a lot. From my observations, like, boys wrestle a lot, and this is a way for them to assert dominance, to find the leader who can actually lead the crowd, right? So yeah, in discovering and harnessing your own power, we can talk about one of my favorite books, 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. He does an awesome, beautiful job at explaining 48 different laws of power. And he uses examples in history, and a few of his laws I want to share right now. So one of the first ones in the book would be always say less than necessary. Always say less than necessary. And another law that he has, which is also in the beginning of the book, is conceal your intentions. So always say less than necessary and always conceal your intentions. So you don't have to be honest with everybody all the time. You should be aware, be selective of what you are sharing with people, how much you are sharing with them. I do this so often that I have gotten, there are lots of moments in my life where there's just random silences because I'm not talking, and neither is the other person. The other person doesn't know what to say, and I could easily fill up the conversation or like fill up the space. I'm just gonna let it. I'm just gonna do that because honestly, it just makes me laugh a little bit. It just makes me laugh because I don't know, like many people just, they don't really talk like about things that are that important, in my opinion. Like, if we're really being honest, do I really care that you went to the grocery store and made yourself a good recipe? Like, honestly, I don't really care. But guess what? I want to talk to you, so I'm gonna listen. So I don't know, it's just something that makes me laugh. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way. I've been able to control my tongue to a certain extent and not overshare. Okay, if you overshare details and then you go back home and you're like, why? You need to watch your mouth. You need to watch your mouth and hello, do something about it. You need to do something because the only person you're hurting is yourself. The only person you're hurting is yourself because you are just spilling all your own secrets and you have no one else to blame but you. And maybe, are you doing some substances, babe? Are you under the influence of alcohol, babe? Like, think about it. All right, what else? I want to say that power, we don't necessarily have to compete against each other. I think it's very possible as a society to be inspired by one another, to want to continue to improve one another, while also supporting one another. And I think that is where a lot of powerful connections can be made, when we are actually creating and nourishing really important and beautiful relationships. I feel like that will make a big difference. So what I'm trying to say is, you can cultivate power when you associate yourself with more powerful people as well. When you are nourishing those bonds, those connections, I think that is a beautiful thing. I think that we should be supporting each other as humans. I think that is a natural thing to do. I think. What else? Okay, yeah, like support your people. You can do it. All right, do it. We love it over here. Yeah, support your people because duh, right? But like, don't be naive. The point is, like, you should always be thinking. Don't be naive. Don't take things for granted. Oh my goodness. There's something. There's a lot going on in my life right now. Whew. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Don't be foolish. Use your brain. Rational thinking, okay? You have a brain. It's a very beautiful and talented and smart one. So put it to the test. All right, we're going to do that. Let me think. Yeah, just support other people, but like, live your life. Yeah, don't hate, appreciate, right? Oh, this is what, I don't know why I have the notes right in front of me, but like, it's not working in my head. Stay guard, right? Like, be aware of, it's really good to be a very positive person, but also be aware of who may be triggered by you, who does not support you the same way that you support them. And that's okay, because maybe you cultivate some not so pleasant feelings in them, and that happens sometimes, but let them deal with it by themselves. You're gonna keep pushing, you're gonna keep going. All right, yeah, let's see what else. People may get jealous, but keep doing your thing. All right, I love you so much. Mind your business always. All right, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the vibe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Please and thank you. Bye, I love you. Adiós, que tengan buen día.